It's
Right,
Gracie, monkey. It's Gracie.
I've got the video up. Do you have to fidget all the time?
Right. You starting from the top.
Yes, I'll
And
start.
so you want me to do bottom feeding then, you?
Guess what? My dad says all the time when I ask him.
He says how mighty I am at fishing.
No, he
No.
says, I don't have any best friends. And I said, you have to pick one. And he says, it's probably Alan.
Let me put window down.
Why?
It's getting warm,
Red
isn't
hot.
it?
Because I'll be talking too much and too much air will be coming out and then
Right, we're ready, Alan.
Right. Good afternoon, fisher people. I'm Alan Norris from Fishon TV. This is David Wood from Baguptv. And this is Gracie from Never Neverland.
That's what I was thinking.
Was you?
Yeah.
Get in. There we go.
I ain't got my glasses on, Alan, but what the hell have you got on your head?
What?
He seems to have grown blooming.
What's he talking about?
He's
No,
got,
what have you got on your head?
He's
What?
got a
It's
wig
my
on.
cap.
No, it isn't.
It
Take your
is.
hat off.
No, I like my cap on.
Take your hat off.
What you got on your head?
I haven't. It's just had my hair done.
Oh, right.
It's just grown. It's grown, hasn't it?
Have you had your hair coloured?
Yeah.
It looks nice.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I thought
You
so.
know, you remind me of George.
Take your hat off.
Oh, Jeff.
Our Jeff Wiseman, having his beard done all the time.
Boo. Right. Welcome to another van chat. A chat in the van, whatever you like to call it. Talking absolutely rubbish about everything and nothing, but mainly fishing. What do you reckon?
Yeah, why have you come in, by the way?
To introduce someone.
Oh,
Go on then, introduce someone.
So, there's this person, dog, and he's called Doggos.
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 And he roughs a lot,
Yeah.
but he's a bit shy, so he won't be coming out today.
Oh.
Or he might come out at some point of the video.
All right. Well, is this going to be our Christmas special then, this Dave, or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is going to be a
It
Christmas
is.
special.
And that dog sings a song, doesn't it?
Yep. I'll
So
sing
let's-
it in a bit.
Let's sing it now.
Come on.
Let's introduce Doggo.
This is Doggo.
Right.
Go on, away you go.
Go on
Hit it.
then. Go on then.
Happy New Year.
It's a bit fast. Think he's been blooming snorting something.
Oh, he said he'll do it again.
Oh, right, go on then. Yes, you were running.
And a happy New Year. Oh, you spoiled it. No, not
He says, Alan, you're a bit rude.
Well, that doesn't surprise me because
Cheers,
we already
Doggo.
know that. Right, Doggo. I don't like dogs.
Says you're very rude as well.
All right.
She wouldn't let us do this van chat without coming in.
Yeah,
So
introducing Doggo.
introducing Doggo.
But Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yes, Merry Christmas.
And I hope you've had a great Christmas and Happy New Year. And can we just say, Alan, what's happening with your hair then? So who's dyed your hair for you?
I don't know what you're talking. What's he talking
I
about?
think Monkey's done it.
Have you, monkey?
Yeah.
There you go. He's done it. Why? What's wrong with it? Like?
I don't know.
Take your cap off.
Have you been to Jeff's house for a night? And is
He told me to grow out and get that dyed and all.
get that dyed?
Yeah.
He loves dyeing stuff, does Jeff?
Oh, aye. No, no.
Take your cap off a day.
Why? What's up with you?
I want to see it without the cap.
Yeah, let's have a look at this thing you've got on.
Please.
Let's have a look at your hair. Come on.
Please.
It looks like
Go
it's grown.
Go on then.
Oh.
No.
What?
It's
It's
a wig.
It's
It's
magic. What?
It wouldn't,
it's
it wouldn't
a
surprise me
syrup.
how it's got a bloody
Put it on,
wig.
It's a syrup.
Put it on.
Oh my God,
grief.
that's ridiculous. Is that your... That's your Elvis wig, isn't it?
Yeah, but you got to style it, make it look good, and spray it and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, makes me look really young and good looking. That doesn't it, Gracie?
No.
Oh.
Makes you look older.
Oh. Better like this.
Keep it off.
Yeah, go on then.
keep
I'm
it
back.
off.
I'm back. I'm back.
Keep it off, Gracie says. Right. So, We'll do the comments from the last video, read them out, shall we? Because we always do that, don't we?
Yeah, this is always makes me laugh, this, folks, because...
I ain't got my glasses on, so I can't see.
you? Oh, this is going to be even funnier then.
But I'll start anyway. First of all, we've got our friend Paul Castle. Great to see you two back in the van doing a great chat again. Thanks so much for reading out my comment, Paul Castle. You're welcome, Paul.
Oh, let's have a look here. I don't understand that. It's bits and bats. I tell you what, they're asking some funny stuff. I haven't got to a decent question yet. What's happening with MIDI? All that sort of stuff.
Yeah. Well, go on.
So funny. Why don't you get on the trend for a cheeky challenge? By the way, Alan, my mate's been going to the Lake District, catching £300 plus. Oh, don't mention Lake District. He didn't get an invite.
That was when you sneaked off to Lake District and never invited me, and then we never saw the video. Where's the video coming out?
It's going to be out as a Christmas special.
Oh, right.
It was quite a lot of stuff to sort out. And
oh, that'll ruin me Christmas then.
Ah, cheers, Dave. That wasn't very nice, Gracie, was it?
I don't know.
We've got Hamshif the Restal one. Always a pleasure to listen to while driving. Listen from the Caribbean. Can't wait to move back and go match fishing again after 10 years. The Caribbean man.
Oh, Caribbean. And then we've got
I think Alan's been on a cruise.
Andream 841. This is a really good comment, this. Alan looks old and Dave doesn't look young. What's all that about, Dave?
That's harsh, isn't it?
Very harsh, yeah.
Paul Jones. Love the entertainment, lads. Keep it up. I fish club matches on the Thames and winning is great. Can't imagine what the feeling is doing well on the top matches you two enter.
I wouldn't know, but you do, don't you, Dave?
You can read next one, yeah.
Anthony Williams, EW3WP. Nosh, can't believe that you didn't ask cousin Dave on the Lake District trip.
You're not kidding.
They're going on about this Lake District, aren't they?
Right, go on then, Gracie, read that one out.
Great to see a father and son doing so well on YouTube. Keep it in the family.
Yeah.
Father and son, what are they on about? Oh, do you mean when I took Jackson?
No, on about me and you, I think. I don't know, it could be.
You've actually replied to it and all. Cheers, pal. Laughing your head off.
Yeah. Stephen Moses, 8507. It's like watching The Odd Couple. Not sure, aren't you too old to wear hot pants? Remember when I got them shorts on?
Why when did you have that?
I
won't go that far. They're not hot pants, but yeah, they were ridiculously tight.
Last time you saw legs like that, they're hanging out of a blackbird's nest.
They were ridiculous.
Moses.
These three kings, innit, Moses?
David, keep up the videos and bag up. Yeah, well.
Thanks very much. No mention of him.
Yeah.
Even greater. Go on then. This one is from Stuart Rice. This top one.
Someone is upset, Alan. Great to see you both back in the van and great to hear my name mentioned. Keep up making us laugh.
Yeah, nice one. Thought Worm. Oh, who's this? Donald Young.
Wormer.
I thought you were going to say Donald Duck. But Donald Young. 166. Thought the worm idea was a killer. Made big mess filled ice cube trays. Currently kicked out of house. I think he's had a go at doing it.
What does that
Don't
mean?
forget to put the grit in, otherwise it will float.
Oh, he's put that worm crap in an ice cube and Mrs. has found it and said, what the... Probably put it in a drink and thought, oh, this is...
Put it in a drink. Oh, can you imagine that?
Oh, God. Right, we've got Michael Costello. Another fab van chat. Love it. And all sorts of subjects come up now. Michael Costello. Isn't he a singer?
Wait. One of my teachers at school, my assistant teacher, she's called Mrs. Costello.
That might be her
Might
then.
be related. Mick Stainforth 4498. What's with all the numbers and stuff?
I don't know.
Laugh a minute. Clonking Bream in the Lake District.
What is that?
I hate this bloody Lake District. When I watch that video,
You're gonna
I'm
thumbs down it.
Yeah,
and
I'm
everything.
gonna thumbs down it. I'm gonna write a nasty comment on it. Right, Donald Parker, nice to see you in the van chat again, lads. Missed 'em. Always enjoy old banter between you both. Always a great laugh. Keep on banging and fish on. Thanks, Donald.
Yes, nice one. Neil Waite 517. I love all these numbers. Would love to. Oh, I think he meant to say, would love you two, pair of clowns, to fish a match on the river. Pair of clowns, Dave.
That one.
Now that would be entertaining. Let me know, and I will even drive up from down south to fish against the pair of you northern monkeys. No need for that, is there, monkey? No.
Right.
Oh, we're it.
Neil Waits.
Wait on.
Love
Neil.
it, guys. Love it, guys.
The user is user line 01 my 6.
Yeah, we don't know him. Read the thing.
Okay. I could not
Stop.
I could not stop smiling.
Smiling guy.
Smiling guys better than anything on telly. By the way, Dave, that Estwater. Estwait.
Is fishing. It's you
He's
shouldn't read that one out. He's fishing its bollocks off. Regarding me. Don't read that one, Gracie. I should have read that before.
Only Woody gets 2-for-1 deals. Salads at Pete's Supper.
Oh yeah, well I remember that. Very good day.
Yeah,
That,
like the Markham and Wise of Angling fraternity.
Yeah, another one here. Brian Collins. Collinson. Morecambe and Wise, what sunrise you bring to us all. Keep up the great work, Dave. If I had known you were going to Woodlands at Thirst, I would have driven down with a salad for you. All right, Brian.
It'd have been over at moon with that.
No one. God's sake, man! Jackson's here now.
That.
Right.
You idiot.
Glenn Coley, get yourselves down to the Midlands a bit. Dave's found Marston now. Let's see you both there at the Riddins. Loads of skimmers. He won't go there to Riddins.
Loads of skimmers. I like mud pigs.
Yeah. No chance of getting in there.
Yeah, let me read it first. Go on then.
Brilliant laugh. Always looking forward to the John
Murray Christmas special. John Murray. We've not seen John Murray.
Yeah, we haven't seen him for a while, haven't we? I like this, mate. Alan, what type of fish does your worm master mate catch? And this is from John Blur. I'm only asking because ice cubes float. Yes, they do. But he used to put a load of grit in it to make it sink.
Great chat. Keep on bagging. It's about you both had a fishing challenge.
From Paul Barrow. Yes, Paul, I agree. Paul.
Oh, Shane Kavanagh. Dave, consider yourself invited to Ireland and no need to tell Nosha.
Thank you very much. I'll be on my way. Yes, and we won't tell Alan either.
Yeah.
Here we go. Nathan Davis. Hi, Dave and Alan. What's the funniest story you can both recall from your match fishing experiences so far? Oh, I can't think off the top of my head.
I do.
What about when you fell in?
I know one.
When you went through platform.
Oh, I know one. When Alan, I think you went together, and Alan said that you had to do a challenge that you had to eat a bounty. And you ended up eating it, and you ended up being sick in the thing.
Yeah, and I won. Didn't I?
Yeah, there's loads of funny stuff going on, but you could go on forever talking about them, couldn't you?
I can't remember off the top of my head. I do remember when we got pegged next together at Staunton Harold, and we'd got pegged next together, and it was a right long walk. I got there walk, and I got there first. Anyway, I thought, right, I'll just do a few bits of video, and I went right corner, and Alan's tackling up. And I'm walking right corner, and I've got video, and I go, look who's in the next peg. It's Alan Norris. And he went, Dave, turn that off. Turn it off, Dave. And I went,
It's
All
where
right,
I
Alan.
know what it is. I know what
All
you're
right,
on about. It's when my braid caught on
So
that
I
bit of
turned
crap
video
like
off. I
that.
thought, it's not like Alan, this. Anyway, it was stressed to hell. He had about 40 fags in his mouth.
It's not.
Like that. And anyway, his braid had got stuck round this pole thing and he's pulling it off and braid all over the place. And I was
It wasn't as much as I thought. It was only a few meters, wasn't it? But
yeah, but you were a bit stressed, weren't you?
Well, it was ready for kick-off at match, and you know what braid's like. You get that tangle on braid and it's start again, innit?
Weren't like you to be a little bit mardy, weren't you?
I was just like, oh no, look what's happened there.
Yeah.
Looking at that sheet over there.
So,
Great.
that's that then, Dave. We'll read a few more out next time.
Yes. Thank you very much for all your comments.
Yeah,
it is much appreciated. And yes, keep the comments coming in. Do you want to go back in now?
No.
Oh, right then. Thanks for all your comments. And yes, keep commenting. And we'll read them out on the next one, won't we?
We certainly will. So what's been happening then, Dave, over the last couple of months?
Well, we know now it is winter fishing.
Big time, it's freezing, isn't it? Well, actually, what is it today? It's ridiculous. It's 13 degrees
Yeah, it's
today.
quite warm, actually. We've got the blooming windows off,
That's
haven't
like
we?
a 6-degree turnaround,
Yeah,
16-degree turnaround.
It's quite warm, isn't it, today? That's why, I'll tell you what, it'll be nice fishing today. Well, we're fishing tomorrow, aren't we?
Yeah.
But since the last van chat, we went all over qualifying for stuff, didn't we? We said we had the Shimano Cup, and we had the Golden Rod, and we had what else did we have? Well, that was winter campaign, weren't it? And then we've got Feeder Masters and winter pairs and that.
Yeah.
And anyway, I went and
we went to Larford for his first one, didn't we? Golden Rod.
First Golden Rod qualifier. I'd got 6 tickets. Alan's got about 5 or 6, and we went to Larford. I stopped with in fact, Jackson come down.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
And I stopped with old Jeff Wiseman. That were an experience, I tell you.
Yeah. Did he have you singing Careless Whisper and all that sort of stuff?
No, you gotta have faith for day. Yeah, you gotta have faith for day.
Baby!
Popped up in the morning, baby, like that anymore. Come on, let's get. Oh, like, calm down, Jeff. George. Right, we're all right. Me and Jackson had a good laugh and went down there, and I didn't take it that serious, to be honest, because I'd got Jackson with me and I wanted to make it a bit fun for him, and he enjoyed having breakfast and teas and having a laughing van with Charlie Simpson and what have you. Anyway, we get there, don't we? And I ended up with Jackson. We didn't know what he wanted to be on arena.
Especially you, because you told me, he says, anywhere but arena.
Yeah, I wanted to be on Specie, but I didn't want Match Lake either. I wanted to be on Specie, I was like, Specie anywhere on there, I'd be happy. Yeah. So I gets drawn on arena, and they were like, "Oh, it'd be good arena," and no one wanted it, did they?
No. You when you drew it, you weren't happy, were you?
Well, I didn't. I've never seen it. I didn't know what to do. But anyway, when I drew it, he said, "You'll be all right there, Phil." And I said, "Oh well." I says, "Yeah." He said, "You'll be all right there." But I didn't realise that I was the end peg sort of guy. I think we drew 7 on arena, but 6 is the best peg, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, 6 is the best peg where it's got 2 lily pads. But I was just out at 7. Anyway, lad across, you'd have thought he'd have underarmed it down this corner, and he never did. He just fished in front of him. And I had a big lily pad to right of me, and I just underarmed it to anyway, and then ended up having 100 and something pound in it.
Brilliant.
And blooming qualifying
first time round. Now he's like going,
I don't know what to do.
What do I do now?
So, I ain't got what to do. My enthusiasm's gone, because normally I'd be up with him and we'd be off and trying to qualify, but he's on his own now. Yeah. Because I qualified on for. Are you bored? Do you want to go in?
No. Quick question. What happened to your phone?
I just bought a new cover for it.
Yeah, very good question, Grace. Now, I think we need to get Alan a new one for Christmas.
Yeah.
What phone is that?
It's I forgot. iPhone.
Got a couple of
what
on
is
it
it though?
iPhone.
iPhone what?
11. I think.
Right. I think we'll club together and get Alan a new phone case for Christmas.
I'm not bored, I'm just staring into space.
Let's look at that. Show it up to camera. That's ridiculous.
Get some
and it's got a stupid thing on it, and it's saying, I am mighty or something. What did it say on it, Gracie?
Mighty fisherman.
That's just ridiculous, that,
And why is
isn't it?
there a hole in Monkey's head?
Yo. You had come in to start giving it large. I was just talking about fishing then.
Yes.
And then you're, why has Alan got this? Why has he got... Aye, Monkey has got an hole in his head.
I know.
There.
Yeah.
Look.
Oh, poor Monkey. I know what that's for. That's for you. Smashing him, elbowing him and that.
Oh, Monkey.
Yeah, exactly.
No, he ain't. You know what that's from, don't you? Look at it. You know what that's from, don't you?
Right.
A rat. You've had a rat in car, in van.
What, Roland rat?
Oh, God's sake.
Roland rat.
Blooming up there. You've had a rat in car and he's blooming chopped his head off.
Don't prod it. Leave him.
Because you'll make it bigger, that hole.
So,
God's sake, blooming rat in van now.
Roland rat superstar, are you? So that's it. Dave's qualified for Golden Rod.
How did you get on, Alan?
I did all right. 50 odd pound, didn't I?
You were next to your mate, Jeff. Here again.
Yeah, I took another quid off him.
Apparently, Jeff's a really good caster, and he was casting up to 90 metres. He told me that day.
You were launching it, yeah. Proper launching it. Still didn't get a fish.
No, I didn't.
That's all.
He says, I'm up to 90 metres now. I said, Alan's told me you're about 45, Jeff. I have no iron. You were right upset with Jeff.
Yeah, big time.
Oh, he gets upset.
So what were next then, Dave? You qualified for Shimano.
No, that was Golden Rod.
Yeah.
And then we had a few tickets for Shimano, didn't we? And I was looking forward to that because that's my sort of... Anyway, we went to Lindholm, didn't we? On Thurston. I drew on Benny somewhere. Really fancied it. Weren't catching much for the day. I'd only got about 10 or 12 F1s. And then I went outside, underarmed it, and I was getting one a chuck. And I ended up having £107, I think.
Qualified first go.
Qualified first go, and everyone else were...
So then you were thinking, what can I do now? So you just turned up fishing him and you qualified again at Allcroft.
Yeah, well, to be honest, I'd already sorted my days out. I'd got my calendar sorted, and I was like, right, well, I'm going on this one because I'd sorted it all out, and you know what I mean? I'd sorted all my time out, my videos all scheduled, and I thought, there's no point in selling me tickets. I'll just go and fish them because the payout were really good. Yeah. What's up with you?
Nanny's friends are here.
God's sake, man. And do you want to get out?
No.
You can get out in a minute. Nanny's friend, I don't even know who that is. Parcel woman.
So go on, Dave. Carry on telling us how mighty you was.
Well, I'm only telling you a story, Alan. And anyway, I went there and I went on the next one, qualified at Allcroft, and then I thought, right, we've got Barston now. And we went to Barston, and I was really hoping Alan were going to qualify and get into the final. And I thought he were gonna. And he drew the same section as me. And
Peg wanted with that wire going across. You could see all the feeders in one wire.
Yeah, and I thought you were going to do well there. But when we turned up, you helped me with my nets, didn't you? And when we turned up to my peg, there were loads of bubbles, weren't there? There was some carp jumping out and all sorts. Yeah. And I thought, we're all right here. And there were a few fish there. Oh my God!
Friends have turned up. See ya.
Bye.
Say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Right, you get out and tell her where to go in.
I'll miss you.
Yeah, I'll miss you and all. I'll miss you and all.
Bye.
Bye. For God's sake.
Oh dear.
Now, just park on here. Yeah. God.
So yeah, we're at Barston, aren't we?
So then we went to Barston, and Alan were next door, and I thought, he's going to do well in that, but it didn't happen, did it?
Wrong tactics, wasn't it, for Dave, as it turned out. It fished hard, didn't it?
I don't know if it were wrong tactics though. Would you have caught more if you'd have fished for skimmers? You only needed what, £12 or something, didn't you?
No, 16.
Oh, it's 16.
I think I have about £10 or something.
No, yeah.
I had a few skimmers and that big carp at end, which I got in margin. But you want to know we were going to fish that hard. If I'd have thought £20, I'd have gone out and out skimmers and looked later on for a carp. And I'm sure I'd have done it fishing them tactics. But I looked for carp, didn't I?
Yeah.
And they just weren't feeding. It was as simple as that.
But you only needed like 3 carp, didn't you?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It weren't like a massive... but then again, yeah, you probably might have caught 16-pounder skimmers or whatever. But
I'm sure I would,
didn't,
yeah. I'm convinced I would. But then obviously have a look for carp because we planned that margin. They're normally there, but I only had the one. Well, I had a skimmer off it and a carp.
Mm.
It just never worked out. So.
No, it was a shame that you didn't do it. And then that's when I sang you that song, and you'll be lonely. I think it's got like 30,000 views on Facebook. That.
Have it?
Yeah. And I was singing, you'll be lonely at Lindo, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And people love that, didn't you?
Yeah.
But I ended up qualifying again, so 3 times a charm.
Yeah.
And then I went on to the final, didn't I? And I went to the final, and I drew Bonsai 54, which in the winter is a fantastic peg. That's where they hang about, but it were a little bit too early for where I wanted to be. Anyway, I ended up having £62 and winning my section and what have you. So it ended well, and it were a good competition, weren't it?
You've still done all right there. Can't complain. You've been quite consistent, really, this year, haven't you? This year you've been quite consistent with your results. You've done all right, haven't you?
Yeah, I've had a decent year. I got a 3rd in UK champs, didn't I, on that?
Yeah, at Rookery, wasn't it?
Rookery.
Jigger fishing.
And I've had some decent results, to be honest. I've won quite a few matches and picked up some money, and so I did really well in the last sort of 3 matches. And then we've come to Allcroft again.
It's like a nemesis, isn't it?
I don't know, not a nemesis. We've only fished it once, haven't we? We hadn't had time to get in it.
Yeah. Well, I've had a few practices, and they've had some problems at Allcroft, haven't they?
Yeah, they've had
flooding,
some.
and then the temperature's changed. It's had like nearly a 20-degree flip, but to -5 and stuff, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Iced over, and there's loads of water in it at the minute. They've got pumps on full blast at the minute to try and get the water levels down, even though it's not from the floods. They'd already got the levels down, but it's come up again because it's just not stopped raining, has it? So they're trying to clear all that, and I've had a few practices and a match. I did a midweek match, and it's been fishing rock hard. I think there's been one day where they've really caught well in the last sort of 2 or 3 weeks, and I've rung you every time, haven't I?
It's fishing hard, isn't it, now?
Very difficult. Like I say, I've been down and practiced. I've watched a few better anglers, how they're feeding it, what they're doing. I've been over and checked the rigs out and stuff. Well, yeah, it looks like I'm doing pretty much the same.
I'll tell you, he's been stalking Steve Ringer.
No, I have not.
He has, because he was next to Steve Ringer.
He drew next
Steve,
to
can I
me.
just look at your rigs and that? And he went in, he's like a blooming bull. He went, woof, check that. Oh, he's there like that. He's got this stick out and he's measuring it. Right, what's that in your grandma? Oh, yeah, that's... Oh, and he's eating all sorts of stuff and measuring it out, and he comes back, he says, right, Steve Ringer's doing this and he's doing that, and he were watching me and he's casting it this time, and I'm like, bloody, you were like one of them, you know, when you watch it racing, you've got that commentator, he's like, and it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, he's like that on phone to me, and I'm like, God's sake, my phone were on fire. He's talking.
I didn't realise you could exaggerate as good as that. That was brilliant. But that, I did. I watched when he were feeding.
He did.
And all that. So you've got to do. That's how you learn. And I tell you what, as well, it ain't just me that watches what other people are doing. He doesn't miss a trick. I'll tell you now.
Why, we're watching you?
Well, always looking to the left, wanting to know what's going off, everything. And I thought I'd snuck 2 fish in because I couldn't really see him properly, and I got these bream short, and I thought, and I was really quiet, and I managed to get them up without any splashing front bream. They just come in, snuck them into my net, thinking he don't know I've got them. He did.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
He didn't miss a trick. So well done, Steve.
So yeah, you've been with the big boys, didn't you? And you won your section, didn't you?
I won my
you
section,
beat Steve Ringer, you beat Mick Vals, you beat Matt Godfrey, you beat who is it?
He wasn't there.
Oh, I went there.
No.
It must have been a dream you were having.
No, but I won my section, but it fished hard. I had £7.10, and I had a carp as well, didn't I? So I had £6 tenner with 3 fish. It fished rock hard that day, and it's like, oh. You're relying on a certain line to kick in, otherwise you're on. 3 hours in, I don't think I've got a fish.
You don't feel like we're there, but we're there tomorrow, aren't we, for next round? Because the first round we fished it didn't do too well, and then the second round got cancelled.
Yeah.
because of flood and no, were it the flood or was it frozen?
Froze over.
And now we're on it tomorrow, which is the 3rd round, but we're well down and don't feel like we're there tomorrow, does it?
I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, right, yeah. I am, I know.
I'm looking forward to it. Are you?
Yeah.
Are you really?
Yeah, I'm in a league with you, right, and we're doing crap. I know we've only fished one. And then I'm in a league with my brother.
In Elmer and...
Elmo and Chicken.
Elmo and Chicken out there smashing you up at me.
Yeah, they are.
You've got a bet on, haven't you?
Well, I ain't got a bet on, right? We turned up. I didn't know all about it. Anyway, Neil's there. And he goes, come here. And I was like, what's up? He says, I've got a bet on with Elmo and Chicken. And I was like, who? He goes, Elmo and Chicken. I says, who are them? Are they from Sesame Street? I said, I've never heard of him before. Who are they, Neil? And he went, Elmo and Chicken are regulars up there.
Yeah, yeah.
They like fish all the time up there.
And it works behind counter, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Shops as chicken.
And he said, I've got a bet on 100 quid that you're going to smash them up. And I went, bloody hell, what you done that for? Because, I know it's feeder fishing and whatever, but Elmo's pretty good and Chicken. They're there 24/7, aren't they?
Yeah.
So they know exactly what to do. Anyway, Richard, and with my brother, he's all right, but he don't fish that much.
Yeah.
And he goes fishing at Lindholm in summer and slaps a pellet. You know, any bloody monkey can slap a pellet, can't they? And he has like £100 wimp match. He thinks he's best in the world, our Richard.
Go on.
So he's there, and yeah, we've just drawn. Well, I thought we drew all right, but we're just terrible at the minute.
Yeah.
We're well down on that one as well.
Yeah.
But
and you know, I was looking at Mick Val's put some results on from when they didn't use Bloodworm and Joker in this Feeder Master Winter Pairs.
all right.
You were up in 7th place with Luke, weren't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I think you're like nearly £100 or something, aren't you?
No, I can't remember.
Yeah.
Can't remember.
Good.
So, but no, I'm not having a good time now, because I did all that good stuff before winter, and then winter's come and I've slowed down a bit, and you don't go fishing that often, and it just...
Yeah, it's how it is though, fishing, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're up and down. But
you're still on the campaign for the golden rod, aren't you?
yeah, there should have been a few at Allcroft, but they've been cancelled, haven't they? So I've not done a golden rod for quite a while now. I think last one were at Lindholm, wasn't it?
Yeah, at Lindholm you drew peg 3, didn't you?
Peg
Everyone casting in your peg.
No, they were chucking quite far, yeah, but I mean, my intention was to fish towards peg 4, towards middle. I can't remember what I had now, did I? Have £38-40.
Yeah, you did all right, didn't you? Oh, and then you're on that Tuesday bomb and feeder league, aren't you?
I've entered that Tuesday bomb and feed. I missed first one.
You let Jeff beat you, didn't you, last week?
Didn't let him beat me. He drew the epicenter, did Jeff. It was the peg.
Him and that bloody Frodo.
Yeah, he just beat us there, 45.
Lord it rings. Like that comes out. Frodo. Lord it rings.
Yeah, it's £50 odd. I tell you what, you knew he'd done well that day.
Oh, Jeff.
Yeah.
Oh, he rang me straight away. I've done all right today. And I said, where you drawn, Jeff? He says 41 or something. And I went, Jeff, that's the best peg on the lake. If you want a caught off that, there's something wrong.
There's something wrong. Well, I've 45, 46. He'd 58, and he caught a massive. He won 15.
He had a big one, didn't he?
Massive £15, yeah. That did. And when I saw him land back, I thought he's done me now there. But it was close. It was very close until end. Well done, Jeff. Well done,
Jeff.
I know.
He's going to do big things with Jeff next year. He says to me, so he's going to get camera back out and start doing a few videos. So watch out.
Yeah,
Jeff's back.
Don't look under George Michael. It won't be him.
Well, it will be him.
Well, it will be. But...
Oh, Jeff, he gets some stick, doesn't he? But that's about it at the winter time, isn't it? There's obviously there's been a few issues at Allcroft with flooding, and it's been terrible, hasn't it, from up there? Which
I visited. I'll tell you what. I'm changing subject. I visited Langall. Yesterday. That they say chocolatey. It was more like orange.
I haven't been up to Langall yet.
It can't be far from here. I bet it's not half an hour. Can't be far.
It's like that Poolsbrook, innit? You'd like it up there because you don't catch out. There's no fish in it.
Whenever
so
it's
he'd like it.
Whenever it's really difficult, he thinks I love it.
Yeah, he does. He does. Oh, I put half a pinky on and I got a little perch like that, but I worked it out on the day. And I'm like, rare, great fishing, Alan. Well done.
Chopped half a pinky.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic day that. Did you do well? No. 1.5 pounds won me section. Oh, right, great. What did you have? 12 ounce, right. I'll see you next week.
Yeah.
I hate that.
I did, I think
I just want to go somewhere and catch some carp.
What about 12 ounces? They fish rock hard. Your mate Goosey qualified.
Aye, mate, I ain't seen him for
Paul
ages.
Hardy, is that his name?
Paul Hardy, yeah, Goose. I ain't seen him for years, you know.
Yeah, he too bream, I think.
Smashed him up on a challenge match.
Aye, for a ground, wasn't
it?
Yeah.
Goose. He was giving it Billy bollocks at start.
Giving it all big licks.
He's best in world and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Everybody thinks they're best, don't they, at fishing? Don't you think?
Do you? You think you're best?
I don't think I'm the best, but I'm one of them what think I'm all right. And if I'm on a good peg, then I should do well. But there's a lot of people what are just too big for the boots, I think.
Just let them get on with it. You can only do your best. That's it, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what we're doing next then? What's the crack then? So we've got this feeder master winter pairs. Oh, I'll tell you what we've got to mention. We've got to mention Simon Fry.
Oh yes, we have.
Absolutely made up for you, mate.
Yeah.
World Masters feeder champion.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah. World champion. Yeah.
World champion. So absolutely made up for you, Simon Fry. Well done indeed, and well done the team. They come second overall.
They got a silver, didn't they?
Silver. That's absolutely fantastic. That.
I can't remember where it were. I think it's abroad, isn't it? It's like is it Denmark, Croatia, Spain? I can't remember exactly where it is.
There's been that many different champs going off. I forgot where it was. But
it's abroad, isn't it? And it was the Masters, so it's the older tier.
Over 50s, is it?
Yeah, I think it's over something.
Yeah.
So it's the older tier of the lads, and they got picked for the England squad and went out there. I think there were Darren Cox, Simon Fry,
Richard Vaughan,
Tommy, and
Dave Berry. He were out there.
Dave Berry.
Yeah. There were some others as well, like backup members.
Yeah. And they all fished their heads off, didn't they? Really.
Yeah. Brilliant.
I think it were method feeder as well, weren't it? You didn't have to fish a conventional.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm sure it were that you could fish method feed. Or was that the other one? I can't remember.
No, that's the other one. That's the one that Wayne Bartholomew and Joe
Nick
Jagger
Speed
went on.
and that.
Nick Speed and Alex Tucker. Yeah, that's the other one. They fished a river, didn't they?
That were it. Yeah.
That's the method one.
There's that many ain't there going off, but no, yeah. Simon went out there and they did well with the team, and he ended up coming world champion. So we're over them. I think it was only the third. Third time it was on that, weren't it? I think
second or third.
It's
quite a new one, isn't it? Yeah. So absolutely made up for you, mate. World champion. That's going to be a great feeling.
So I messaged him and said congratulations, and he was like, "Oh, thanks, Dave, of at Moonlight." And I think he's done a few. He did a few interviews. I think he were on radio and he were on something else, and I think he's been doing a few bits and bats for.
Hey, mate, are you any good at fishing? Well, I'm world champion, mate. All right, you're all right then.
It's nice, isn't it?
I am.
You never know, Alan, when you get to 50. Oh, sorry, are you 50 already? Oh.
No, don't look it, but past it.
Oh, that's why you fish that old boys, isn't it? No, he goes there and he fishes that with old boys. They come out. One of them's got one leg, one arm, bloody walking stick, Zimmer frame. I've seen them all.
I tell you what, he's a right pace fisherman. He's on about my mate Jeff. You've seen him fishing pace.
I'm not on about anyone. I'm just saying that all these old fellas come and they smash you to pieces. That's what I'm about to say. They smash you to pieces, don't they?
Not always, Dave. Now and again.
I've seen your videos and you're like, and the mighty fisherman today.
It's not
and you
me.
never say your name.
Yes, I do.
Is today some old bugger.
Some old bugger.
Someone says to me, he goes, Dave, why aren't you fishing them? And I was like, look, first off, I'm not old enough. I'm not over 70.
He is.
And
you are old enough.
It's on a Tuesday, isn't it? Or something?
Yeah, it's Tuesday. It's no good for you, is it?
God, can you imagine me? My bloody car would be full of pounds. I won't be able to get out. I'll be like that, getting out door. Getting out door like that, no money will be good.
I sense a challenge there. I ought to bring like Scotty or Bob or Ringer. I ought to fish against them and see how you get on. They are very good anglers.
All right.
Very good indeed.
Yeah, if they're as good as that worm boy and blooming other fella.
No, these are proper match anglers. These have done all nationals and they've won all sorts of stuff.
Stay over there on a Tuesday.
No,
Yeah,
but I'm
national champion, me. What? School's national champion, junior national champion. Also, I've got medals hanging. I'm like blooming. You know, one of them
Are you
big.
really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, of course I am.
Well, you never told me that, folks.
He doesn't know, does it? I fish for Worksop, Barnsley Juniors, Sheffield Juniors. I fish for them all.
So how come you only use feeder rod nowadays then?
I can't be bothered. I'm just fat and lazy now. I can't be bothered. I'd chuck it out. I want to smoke 50 fags, don't I? Like that. Wolf. Oh, rods. Oh, God's sake. Alan, it's on that, yeah. Oh, it's in there. As long as I can beat you, I'm happy in life.
Well, tomorrow, Dave. What's your target weight tomorrow? We've got to get that one in, all cropped. What's your target weight?
I'm going for £12. I want £12 tomorrow.
I'd take that now.
I want a good draw and I want £12 a fish. But the way that is fishing, it's ridiculously hard in it. So I don't think that it's going to be great. But
yeah, but there'll be some people who have 20.
There'll be somewhere where the fish are and they'll be balled up and it'll be good somewhere along the line.
I hope it's on our pegs.
Better. Me too.
So looking forward to that too. So I've done some right fishing this week. I've had 4 days at it, haven't I?
I know you have. Yeah.
4 days fishing. Never been known, unless I'm away on holiday. Normally fish twice a week. But 4 times this week, Dave. It's cost me a fortune.
Well, this is the Christmas special, and last year we had Andy Kinder in the van, didn't we?
Yeah.
We've been a bit slack this year, Alan. What we're doing this year? We'll hopefully start getting out on the bank a bit more and start doing a few more challenges. And
if I get on bank some more,
it's had 4 days. This I can't believe how you've blooming gone.
I told her, I says I'm having a mega week this week with fishing. I've right enjoyed it and all. It's all been feeder fishing, skimmer bashing.
Oh, great! Have you won out?
Yes.
What you won?
I won 50 quid of the day.
Oh, why you beat Steve Ringer and Jeff Wiseman and who is it and all these people on your arm. Why am I putting Jeff Wiseman and Steve Ringer in the same category?
I don't know. I was just wondering what you were doing. No, there were only a dozen of us at Allcroft. It was just like Matt Wright organises it. It was just nice to get there.
Great.
Bit more practice day. Bloodworm and joker fishing.
Fantastic. I used to do it all the time, mate. Dennis White used to take us on Stainford and Keeby Canal, and we used to go there and he used to go, right, we'll do fishing bloodworm and joker on a whip. Like, right, fair enough. We'll go down outside, I'd catch £4 of gudgeon, then I'd go on 6 metre whip and catch some roach, then I'd go across and catch some chub and some chub on far bank. And then I remember it were a Barnsley Juniors trial. Anyway, I'll tell you this story. Dennis White was there and he were coaching us, and everyone were fishing bloodworm and joker. Anyway, I'd only just started and I were only about 10 or something, or 11, and I'd not got a big pole. Everyone were fishing like 11 metre pole on far bank, and I'd not got one. I'd only got a 5 metre whip and a 3 metre whip for canals. And no, I couldn't borrow it off anyone. Anyway, we fished the trials match. And he says, right, Dave, he says, you do this, you've only got a whip, so just fish 6 metres, fish down edge. Anyway, I caught £3 of gudgeon down one side. Then I went out and I started catching roach and skimmers on this other whip. I win match with £7. Won the match, this trial. There were about 20 of us, and they were going up and down and coaching everyone with Dennis. And I were fishing bloodworm and joker down edge and all sorts of little pinkies and all this stuff. Anyway, I thought, oh, that'll get me in team. Never picked me.
No way.
Didn't pick me for national. And there were all these other people. Because they had a pole at 11 metres, he picked them. So that year I didn't get picked for national.
So you went match and didn't get picked?
Yeah, so I won't match, didn't get picked.
Well, you see, I can see where it's coming from though, because if you didn't have that 11 metre pole when it comes to a big match,
but when you fish a canal, you can, why would he not say, right, Dave, all I want you to do is go and fish and catch £4 of gudgeon and just do exactly the same. And just because I didn't have 11 metre pole, I couldn't get to far bank and fish caster for them chub.
Well,
That was his decision, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
It didn't put me off. It just, you know what it made me? My dad went out next month, saved his money and bought me a pole. And then we went out again. We used to go up and down country and what have you. Anyway, I got in the team then because I got the right gear. I got it straight in the team and that was it. And we used to go off and fish nationals and fish these, all sorts of stuff with Barnsley.
See, that's a lot of background. You see, while you were doing that, you're getting a lot of knowledge there with fishing, aren't you?
Yeah, you were chasing women, weren't you?
No, well, I was doing that as well when I was young, but now I was running around after a squash ball, wasn't I?
Oh, yeah.
I used to do that 6 days a week.
So there you go, story for you, national story.
Yeah.
I'll tell you about the one where I won the school's national one time and the junior national. I'll tell you about that. And when I went to Worksop Juniors, when I got my Worksop coat, I was like, yes, I'm in Worksop Juniors. And I used to walk around like this, like Worksop, like, because we were the best team ever. And ended up going on national and winning section. Everyone like, oh, he's going to fish for England, your lad. And I've got this pole, I've got 14 metre pole, and I'm netting this big roach like this. And ended up winning my section and went up and got gold medal and that. I'll tell you these another time, only it's too long.
This is good.
Great stories.
Brilliant stuff. Brilliant. Well, going back to days of fishing, if you want, I'm on the River Swell with my mate. My mate Graham.
Oh, aye.
Up Jackson's here. So we got on Swale. We'd been there before, Leeds water. And I'm just like, steady away. Gets me in the day where you have to wear that, your bib, you know.
Bib and braid.
Put your casters in.
Yeah, I love that bit.
Hooks in top.
Yeah.
So I've got my idle backs and my landing net pole set up, my keep net out in water.
Yeah, I used to love that.
Rod resting on my idle back. So
yeah, that's best fishing.
I just walked back. I thought I'll have a sandwich and a cup of tea before we get going. And my mate, he always loves being the first one to fish and catch the first fish. And I'm sat there and I could see him in and out, in and out, in and out. And I'm thinking, he's really determined to go and catch first fish here. And it were days where there were no cameras or all, you know, we didn't have no phones or all like that. And he's ready. He's ready. I've not put any baiting or anything like that. And he's above me, he's Graham. Do 2 good swims. And I know there's chub and barbel in there because we fished it before. So I'm just having my cup of tea, it's just a sandwich, swallowed. I was like that with my tea. And I looks at him and he's proper racing to get out there. He's caught his foot. He's got his foot on a boulder or something, and he's gone head first straight in. Right, he stood up. He stood up and he's gone for. You can imagine what he says. He's got his rod. All his baits come out.
Ruined it for day.
All his baits come out. And of course, me being as helpful as I am, his waders are full, so he's struggling to get back out. I went, I think you've just baited my swim up nicely there, Graham.
You're an idiot. Yeah.
Right, so he's on bank and it was red hot, it was in summer, he's rinsing all this stuff and he gets his waders and well, I'm chuckling already and he's tipped his waders up and hot water just come gushing out. So once I've calmed down and I can see again, I've walked out. I've put a piece of cheese on my Avon float. I would have to big jumbo barbel. It had only gone 1 metre, Dave. It had only gone 1 metre straight under chub, and it was like that for the rest of the day. It was fantastic, and he's going absolutely mad with me.
Get me a drink of water, please.
Water.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Yeah, glass. I'm gagged, mate, talking all the time.
So yeah, he's baited me swim up nicely. We had a cracking day at the end, but oh god, that was so funny. Yeah, if somebody could have videoed that, it was just fantastic.
Yeah, it's a good story.
I proper enjoyed it. It was brilliant.
That's proper fishing, though, isn't it? You know, like the days where, like now, we're in a thing now where we've got in a rut and we just go match, and when you don't catch out, it's like, oh, I've had enough of this. Can't be bothered.
Yeah.
But those days, you go out, there's no stress, you go fishing, and you just enjoy the day, don't you? And there's no pressure, and you just catch what you catch. If you catch a barbel or a chub or a big roach or a big perch, it's like, remember that day when I caught that big perch and we were on river and we did this and did that? And those are the days. That is fishing for me, where you go out, an adventure, you have you know, you bring all your snack with your sandwiches and because you have a break, don't you? Like, right, I'm gonna have a break now, and you put your rod to the side, and you're like, right, I'll have a cup of tea and a sandwich. And you go to your mate and have a chat. Do you know what I mean? That's fishing for me. Sometimes all this match fishing, it's not, is it?
I love that challenge with matches, and I love trying to work it all out. But you can't beat the steady away day, can you?
No.
Jackson here with his drink.
Thanks, mate. We're nearly done.
Nearly done.
All right.
In a minute.
Yeah. So just to top.
Cheers. Merry Christmas.
And water. Just to top that day off. So obviously we've had a fantastic day's fishing. He's caught one of the biggest chub I've ever seen. We didn't have scales. It had got a mouth like that cup top. That glass top, it was massive. So anyway, obviously we're on his way back. You're going up an hill like that, and we're going on some private land. You're allowed to do it like. Go over this sty, so I take my box off, put it over, take my old all over, gets me net bag, and then walks over. And
he goes on it, we all
goes,
stuff on.
For God's sake, he says, this is how you get over. So, it's on a slope like this. Gets up, and he goes like that to jump off. Of course, his old oars across, catches both pieces of wood, and just springs like that, and sent him flying all the way back down. Tackle everywhere.
We used to do that though.
God.
When you go over one of them styes, you put your rods over, and then your box and your bag, you go over with it on, don't you? Amount of times I fell over them.
Yeah, well, I took it because
you broke your neck like that. You got it round your neck, haven't you?
So we haven't finished. So he gets all his gear. And I can't tell you what he said, obviously he's swearing again. So he gets all his gear, and then we go up to the top, and there's a kid. There's a conker tree right next to his van, and there's a kid throwing sticks up to try and get conkers down. I said, have you got many? He says, I've got 2 or 3. So Graham goes, I'll show you how to get them conkers down, lad. Goes into his old hole, does his landing net pole, starts smashing them down, right? This is third bit of bad luck he's had for it. And there's conkers all over. He goes, that's how you get conkers down. It was telescopic landing nets in them days. He's put it back together and all ends smashed. He goes, for God's sake, it's a brand new landing net, please.
He goes fishing with some people, you don't you?
What an idiot. Well, honestly, I couldn't. That was got to be one of the funniest days I've ever had fishing. That you couldn't write it. It was fantastic. God. So thanks for that day, Graham. It was a right laugh. If he's watching this, he'll be laughing his socks off. They're good days, them, aren't they?
Yeah,
when you get out. So
best days.
So if you're any of you people's watching and you're wondering about fishing, match fishing, or it's too serious.
It is serious.
Forget the match fishing. Just get yourself out fishing, and then if you fancy a match, you can.
I think
sneak in.
Yeah, if you're just starting and you want to go match fishing, then get out and do it, and everyone will talk and what have you, and I think you'll enjoy the day because there's no pressure.
Yeah.
When you start getting better in it, and you start winning a few matches and what have you, then all these there's the top lads, and they just go. Money in it. It's all about winning for them.
Yeah.
And that to me can get a bit boring because you've got a lot of pressure on you.
Yeah.
But
I love the matches, but I mean a lot of these top guys. There's a lot of these young uns as well. I bet they've not even been on a river. I bet they've not been and just.
And that's what we need to do. Next year we're going on a river.
Yeah.
100%. We'll have a day out on a river.
I've been sneaking on river, haven't I?
I know you have. You won't tell us where you're going.
Cracking bream.
It's secret.
Me and my mate's going to dig some pegs out and see if we can get some winter roach.
I'll come on Christmas Eve. I'm not doing it on Christmas Eve. I'll come with you. We'll go on a river. Take GoPros and have a laugh.
Well, on Christmas Eve?
Yeah. You won't be doing that, will you?
I like to go for a few bevies.
Forget drinking. We'll go fishing. Bevies.
Oh. Mind you.
What, you can't go to the local club now with turn on and then stripper on a Sunday? Have your Sunday dinner and have stripper on after?
A lot of people go out that don't ever normally go out, do they? And I get to see a lot of my mates that I haven't seen for a while on a Christmas Eve.
Great.
I might go fishing, David.
No, never mind. You go with Wormboy and other fella. Right, we'll leave it there, I reckon, because that's long enough. And I'm gagging me. I need another drink. But I hope that everybody out there has a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And we just wanted to say thank you very much for supporting our channels over the year. over the past few years that we've been doing it, and commenting them all year and giving them a thumbs up and having a laugh with us along the way that we go out on these journeys, and it's been a laugh, hasn't it?
Oh yeah, and a lot of people come up talking to us and telling us how much they enjoy them.
Oh, all the time, and we want to. You're a blooming lifesaver, you aren't you? Oh, someone come up to Alan and said, "You've saved my life." And I was
God,
like,
yeah.
Bloody hell, this is deep. That's
a massive. That's an achievement and a half for your channel. For someone to say, I feel like you saved my life, just because they've been mega depressed and got out there fishing. And
you've changed his life. Well, we've both changed his life, haven't we, by going out there fishing. But he come up to Alan, this fella, and
he shook my hand and thanked me. Didn't he?
And he shook his hand and thanked him.
Yeah.
And I don't think he saw me. He must have not seen me.
Don't know how he's missed you.
Yeah. But I must have been in man or something. But he come up to Alan anyway, and he was like, I wanted to thank you, and shook your hand, didn't he, and said, you've changed my life. And he says he's now on the bank fishing, and he's doing better, isn't he? So,
and I know some of you are dead serious with your match fishing, but if we can get people into fishing and enjoying the fishing and entering matches, a lot of people saying, I can't remember his name now, somebody's messaged me to say I mentioned my first golden rod, his first big competition. Brilliant. And that's what the channel's all about. I know some of you can be quite critical about the things that we do and how we perform, but it is not all about that. It's a mixture of both that we try and get across in it. We do want to win. We also want to show the enjoyment side of it as well, which what fishing's all about. So
and just getting together with your mates, going fishing, and it's more about that. Yeah, like you said, we do want to win, and we do want to do well, and we want to do well for the channel and what have you. But it's good for your mental health, isn't it? We get out there, you go fishing. When I ain't been fishing for a couple of weeks, I'm like,
miserable.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
Get out there. It's great, isn't it, for your mental health?
That reminds me. I like this. So bear in mind, I'll be fishing 4 times this week after tomorrow.
That's full time, ain't it?
I know, it's most I've ever done. It's brilliant. I like this. I showed my wife this morning. So retirement age is 67. Life expectancy is 78 years old. So work for 50 years to maybe enjoy 11 years. Start enjoying life now and go fishing more often. No one is guaranteed tomorrow. So my wife read that and she went, you go fishing enough. As it is, but that's a great saying, isn't it? Yeah. It really is. So
enjoy yourself.
I'm trying to make the most of it, definitely. And
he's not got long left, so.
Well, we've got plans. Hopefully, we're going to try and get a few things sorted for next year, don't we? And we'll just see.
Yeah, we don't want to say out, do we? But
we'll just try and take things forward a little bit.
Check it a bit forward, and we definitely need to do a meet and greet because we didn't do one this year. And I think,
to be honest with you, Dave, I'm not kidding. The amount of stuff we've done this year, we've crammed loads in. I mean, half the matches I've fished, I've not been able to produce. Well, that camera's caused me a few problems, but. We haven't half entered some matches, so we're working in matches. There's not been any time, has there?
Yeah. But we wanted to just say thank you very much for watching them, and it does mean the world to us. And I hope you carry on and we make some new friends along the way and keep going, because next year hopefully will be a good year for us.
Hopefully. The final piece of the jigsaw is just slowly coming together.
What's that, Alan?
I don't know.
I think you've missed. I think you're missing a few pieces of your jigsaw.
I just like saying it. It's a good saying, isn't it? Final piece of the jigsaw.
That is it.
So have a great Christmas, folks, and a happy New Year.
And give us a thumbs up on this video, all that good stuff. Please consider subscribing, and we will see you next year. And Merry Christmas from me and my family.
And Merry Christmas from me, my family, and the monkeys.
Great. I thought we'd miss them. But right, we'll see you in the new year. Fish on.
And keep on bagging.
We out.